Thousands of years ago, the Earth was home to a creature unlike any other, the dire wolf, towering over modern wolves with muscles built for hunting massive prey. These animals ruled the wilderness. They were apex predators with powerful jaws capable of crushing bone. Then they traveled in packs across what is now North America. But one fateful day, the dire wolf vanished. The warming climate and the disappearance of the megafauna they hunted led to their extinction. Their bones are now embedded in the tar pits of California, fossilized remnants of a world long gone. But what if they didn't have to stay gone forever? Imagine a world where these ancient predators could roam the earth once again, their fearsome howls echoing through the forests. While that sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, it's not entirely beyond the realm of possibility. The concept of bringing back extinct species, called de-extinction, has become a serious scientific endeavor. And one company, Colossal, has set its sights on the ambitious goal of resurrecting the dire wolf. Can it be done? Can we bring back a creature that's been gone for thousands of years? It sounds like something from a future dystopia or the plot of a blockbuster film. But the truth is that de-extinction is slowly becoming a reality, and Colossal is at the forefront of this groundbreaking scientific journey. Their goal is simple: bring the dire wolf back to life. But the journey from extinction to resurrection is far from simple. It involves a web of complex scientific, ethical, and ecological challenges that are unlike any task humanity has ever faced. In this story, we follow Colossal's ambitious quest, exploring the science behind their efforts and the monumental challenges standing in their way. One of the biggest hurdles lies in acquiring the DNA of the dire wolf. After all, it's hard to resurrect a species when its genetic blueprint is lost to history. The dire wolf has been extinct for more than 10,000 years, and the only remnants of its existence are its bones and teeth, preserved in tar pits or fossilized in the ground. But while those bones may hold the secret to the dire wolf's DNA, obtaining usable genetic material from these ancient fossils is an incredibly difficult task. DNA degrades over time, and what scientists recover is often incomplete, fragmented, and barely recognizable. Yet, Colossal's team has managed to extract fragments of dire wolf DNA from well-preserved remains. These tiny pieces of genetic code are the foundation for the company's groundbreaking work. Once the DNA is recovered, the next step in the process is genetic engineering, and this is where the real science kicks in. To resurrect the dire wolf, Colossal is turning to CRISPR technology. CRISPR is a tool that allows scientists to precisely edit DNA, like a pair of molecular scissors. With it, they can insert the ancient genes of the dire wolf into the genome of a modern-day wolf, the gray wolf, which is the dire wolf's closest living relative. This is no simple task, though. Editing the genome of a living creature is a complex and delicate process, requiring thousands of tiny changes to the genetic code. Colossal must replicate the traits of the dire wolf, from its appearance to its behavior, while ensuring the animal remains a fully functional and healthy organism. But genetic editing isn't just about creating an exact replica of the extinct species. It's also about bringing back the behaviors that define the dire wolf. After all, these creatures weren't just large and fearsome, they were social, living in intricate pack structures. Understanding how those behaviors were encoded in their genetics is an entirely new frontier for science. The team must also think about how these resurrected wolves will function in a modern ecosystem. Can they survive in the wild? Would they be able to adapt to today's environment, which is radically different from the one they once roamed? Even if the genetic engineering process is successful, Colossal faces another challenge: the potential ecological impacts of resurrecting an apex predator. The dire wolf played a crucial role in its ecosystem, controlling the populations of large herbivores and maintaining a balance in the food chain. But the world has changed since their extinction. The megafauna the dire wolf once hunted are long gone, and their role in the ecosystem has been taken over by other predators. Could the reintroduction of the dire wolf disrupt the existing balance? Would they compete with modern predators like wolves and coyotes? Or would they fill a different ecological niche? Then there's the ethical question. Should we bring back a creature that has been extinct for so long? While some see de-extinction as a way to restore lost biodiversity, and right the wrongs of the past. Others believe we may be meddling with nature in dangerous ways. What if bringing back the dire wolf causes unintended consequences? What if it negatively impacts the habitats of other species? Can humanity truly control the ramifications of resurrecting an extinct species? But against all odds, Colossal has made significant progress. After years of research, the team has managed to successfully alter the DNA of a modern wolf, introducing the traits of the dire wolf. This milestone is a monumental achievement. It's the first step toward bringing these ancient predators back to life. The team has also secured partnerships with some of the world's leading geneticists and conservationists, providing the resources and expertise necessary to push this project forward. These collaborations have brought the project closer to reality, and Colossal's team is more determined than ever to make the resurrection of the dire wolf a reality. But this story doesn't end with just the creation of the dire wolf. It's about something much bigger, the future of conservation. If Colossal succeeds in bringing the dire wolf back to life, it could set a precedent for resurrecting other extinct species. Imagine bringing back creatures like the mammoth, the saber-toothed tiger, or even the passenger pigeon. The potential to restore lost ecosystems is vast. But as exciting as that may sound, we must also ask ourselves, what price are we willing to pay for this kind of power? And what kind of world will we be creating if we succeed? The return of the dire wolf may just be the beginning of a new era in conservation. It's a story about science, ethics, and the future of life on Earth. But it's also a reminder that there are limits to what we can control. As Colossal's project moves forward, we are left to wonder, what will the world look like when the ancient past and the modern present collide? So what do you think? Is resurrecting the dire wolf an exciting opportunity for conservation, or are we playing with fire? Should we bring back species that have been gone for thousands of years, or should we let the past remain where it belongs in the past? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're passionate about wildlife conservation, be sure to check out our other videos on the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the future of our planet.